Here we are at the Igloo here in Florida, where the Florida Freeze will take on the New Jersey Noobs in the Noobs' last game of the season. Thank you for tuning in to the SPL Network. My name is Darth. Let's get down on the ice and figure out what these teams might do here tonight. For the rosters, we have Kazi, Frowny Brownie, Borat, and Bangled for the Florida Freeze. Which of those four might be on the ice is an illusion to both you and me alike. The New Jersey Noobs, the away team here tonight, looks like it's going to be Brutal, Doug, and I Love Fat Chicks. Bing Bong, formerly known as X, not on the ice here for this matchup. If my sources are correct, he played the last game against the Pittsburgh Vipers. Vipers, they ended up coming out on top, unfortunately, for the Noobs fans. But it's going to be an interesting one here tonight. One of these teams has to come away with the victory. Which team will want it more is the question we're going to answer here this afternoon. Hopefully we see something flashy. I'm here for some good slap shot. You're here for some good slap shot. They're here to play some good slap shot. And we'll see what we can get out of this little deal we got going on here. But tonight's matchup is going to be 3 periods each. Each period is 5 minutes long, and whoever has the most score at the end of the 3 periods in the 15 minutes of slap shot will come away with 2 points on the standings. And at this point in the season, it's the last week. These points are big. The teams that are on the ice here tonight, taking a look at the standings, not updated with the New Jersey results. New Jersey right now, 14 losses, 2 of them in overtime to make out their total of 8 points on the standings. These 2 points are big because if New Jersey does not win this game, they might be the 9th seed. Minneapolis have 3 games in hand before Sunday has closed, so those games will need some result. Unplayed, a gentleman, which is just both teams agree to zero it out, and that game doesn't count towards the forfeit. Or a result, like an actual game like that goes the length. That's also on the board for a game result. So Minneapolis has 3 games left. Florida has 3 as well. And then New Jersey, this is their last game of the season here in Season 10. They had a good run. They played solid. Very interesting dynamic that I didn't really see coming. Without Lavtrack on the roster, New Jersey just hasn't looked the same. He was kind of their bread. He was more their butter. And he was their rock that they built their team upon. He's a solid 3. And when you don't have a solid 3, you don't have a good team. And you don't find many wins in the win column. I'm not saying anything bad about Brutal. I'm not saying anything bad about Bing Bong. Or even I Love Fat Chicks. Or Doug even. I'm just saying. Lavtrack had that zest to him. He had something special. And New Jersey kind of missing that here this season. They do have Lemon Bun. I don't know if he's ever played a game here this season, but they do, in fact, indeed. He has not played a game this season. I'm sorry. I had the stats in front of me. I thought I'd play a little mystery on you. But Lemon Bun hasn't touched the ice here this season. Doug played 7 games. I Love Fat Chicks and Brutal played all of the games here this season, and Bing Bong sitting out the a few that Doug has filled in for him. And it looks like it's going to be the same here tonight. Kazi, Borat, Bangle, starting lineup for the Florida Freeze. Doug, Brutal, I Love Fat Chicks, starting lineup for the New Jersey Noobs. Frowny Brownie also in the lobby for Florida if they do want to call on him. But Florida's looking to break the losing streak. New Jersey looking to end their losing streak of 5 games and looking to end this season on a high note. Florida Freeze still have a few games left this season, but that's for a later discussion. 6 parties ready to rock. 6 parties ready to roll. Florida Freeze right side in the blue. New Jersey Noobs left side in the pink. The puck is dropped. The game is on, and time is underway for the first time here in the Igloo. Kazi taking strides top side, looking for Bangled. Bangled playing a few games here this season, not the most on his roster, but he has found himself out there on the ice a couple times here and there. Kind of floating in and out were Borat and Frowny Brownie. Bangled, top goal scorer, looking to make his mark even farther known here in Florida as they look to get out of their defensive zone. Shooting far side and wide. Borat looking for that net first and foremost, not able to hit it as Doug tries to find his way through the neutral zone. Bangled, Doug shooting, hits the far side. That doesn't even hit the net. That just goes wide off that backboard. Borat stopped by Doug, shooting, scoring, and Doug's just wreaking havoc out there right now. Finding the net once, twice, and that one was sold. Borat just lets the puck leak off his stick accidentally. And sometimes an oops is not what you want to hear from either your defenseman or your dentist. And in both cases, something bad happened out there for the boys in blue. Bangled trying to make up some of that lost time. A forehand pass near side, finding Borat at the near side point. Pulls, passes in the air. Kazi catches it, tries that backhand stick check, but the flick was just a little too fast for him to handle. Brutal takes it away, backhand, shooting, scoring, finding his way downtown once again. And it's 2-0 on the board. 60 seconds elapsing here in this first period of action. And the goop stick finding the back of the net again. Fourth time here tonight on the broadcast. Brutal, making it happen. Bakazi not fully accustomed to the central ping quite yet here on the East servers. All of the main division games in SPL are played on the Eastern servers. That's where the majority of the player base gets better ping. Not sure if that's true anymore after Season 10, as they're out one. That is more of a question up in the air. Seasons 1 through 9, definite guarantee. Anytime the central servers were ever brought up, it was heavily booed by the Pro Division. And this season, it seems to be more open. So that's a later discussion amongst the staff that we will not have here and now. Bengal back at his own near side face-off circle, looking to take it in the corner, keeping possession back for the Florida Freeze as they dictate the play. Brutal overextends. Bengal, Kazi shot off the head of Isla Fatchik, sent out to the point, finding his way out. Bengal down low. Fatchik's out the other way, 2-on-0. Little misdirection there by Doug's forehand of the stick, not able to slow the puck down to catch it. Bengal, stick checked away by Brutal, goes past Doug top side. Kazi trying to find his way out in front. Doug here with a bang pass looking for himself, finds Borat instead. Borat shooting, goes off Doug on the near side slot, and he'll send this one down and soaring for a little bit of a reset. Borat towards that near side of the ice. Backhand shot goes through the traffic, but not on, is Brutal. Shifted a little too fast. A little before the puck. Borat back in his own defensive end, keeps possession back there for Florida. As Kazi takes this one top side, looking to find a passing lane to Borat, just trying to get the puck to work with him. Forehand pass finds Bengal, sends this one back down to the near side. Here's Borat with it now. Looking to keep possession for the boys in blue. You can't get scored against if the puck's behind your net, and that's a formality. That's on the ice right now, looking to keep things going for the way of the blue team. Fatchik shooting, scoring, top left corner, and we got a 3-0 game. 2:12 to work with here in the first period. And the New Jersey Noobs said, are you going to finish that? No? All right. 2:12. It's a handsome lead. Out in front, Bengal shooting wide of the net. Doug finds a passing lane over to Fatchik, leans his one near side. Borat going to be the first man to it off the back end. Finds the puck back for the Florida Freeze over to Bengal. Bengal here with it now, the former Ocean City Typhoon. Used to play with the chef himself, a J-Man boy. Out there with T and Flaccid. Back the last season they played for the Typhoons. Bengal getting a piece of that one. Fatchik's finding his way over to Brutal. Brutal near side, not able to get that one through the traffic. So they fight for it through the near side. Bengal loses that one over to Doug. Doug here for New Jersey. Looks to swing this one near side. Brutal backhand pass. Fatchik's off the backhand, not able to get that one past Borat. Borat towards that top side of the ice, sends this one back over to his captain. Here's Kazi for the Florida Freeze. Sent near side. Bengal gets this one through one man. But not the second. Doug collapsing on it. Kazi here. Stick checked away. Doug trying to jive his way through, but doesn't have the sprint to do it. Kazi back down defensively with 1 minute and 12 seconds remaining here in the first period of action. Finding his way over to Bengal. Bengal, nice play. Oh my goodness. Broke my ankles, and I'm sitting in a chair. What a beautiful deke. What a beautiful dangle. It's an open cage at the end of the tunnel to greet him and meet him. 1:07 to go here in the first. Florida Freeze on the board. Nice. Borat with 60 seconds to go. Bengal here back on the... Why? Like, there's so many things that can happen in a situation like that. Was it windy? Did the ice move? I don't know, man. That's unfortunate. Here's Kazi, taking this one down the near side wall, looking for the pass down the straight. Doug staying adamant on his man on the back check. Brutal here, looking to take it away for the boys in pink. Throws it out in front, hits the hip of Fatchik, but not able to find that one on the curve of the stick. Borat, a few swings of the Beyblade. It just throws it at the cage and finds its way in the net. I don't know what's happening. It's just, there's just a chance. There's a thought, a plausible, maybe idea that there's a magnet in the back of Florida's cage. We'll see what happens whenever they don't. I don't think they switch sides at the end of the period, do they? I don't even think they do that. It's been a while since I've casted a game. 25 seconds remaining here in the first. Bengal here with it now. Backhand shooting, posted in, and there's a chance. There's a thought. There's an idea with a 5-2 game on the board. Florida's finding a way to throw it towards the cage. 2 shots, 2 goals. They're hitting 1,000. Much less than my my dating game. I don't. What's it called whenever you don't hit? Or you swing a lot. I don't know. Anyway, that's not important. Fatchik trying to find it. Kazi finds Borat. 10 seconds to go. A backhand pass stopped by Doug and Brutal alike. With a bang pass out of the zone, finding its way towards the cage, an empty net, and that one's just going to walk its way in. Good stick check there by Ilo Fatchik. Doug found a way to get a backhand scoop, and that's going to be it. Usher its way over the goal line in the Florida zone. 3 seconds to go in the first, and that will take us into the first intermission. Florida Freeze 2 as the home team, New Jersey Noobs 6 at the end of the first. Both teams putting out there on the line. They're hitting the net. They're both not really hesitating a whole lot. 7 shots to 2. 6 goals to 2. Which team wants it more? The boys in the pink don't want to relegate. Florida Freeze, I think a win or a loss keeps them in the 10th place position. Either way, a win would be nice towards the tail end of the season. They got 3 games in hand. All it takes is just one battle, one step at a time. Let's see what you got. We're back down on the ice here in the second period of action. Freeze on the right side, Noobs on the left. We're rocking and rolling with this one. My muscle memory's all out of whack. Sorry. Angled, backhand, looking near side. Borat here on the back check, not able to get Brutal off the puck. Fatchik's point finds Doug. Doug with a big pass finds his way down low over to Fatchik's. Fatchik's near side finds Brutal. Brutal back down low to the sender. Trying to find a way to jive around the opposition. Kazi loosens it up. Borat there to meet and greet that one at the near side post. Borat finds a way to force it through the opposition over to Bangle. Bangle, topside forehand. Stick checked away by Fatchik. Oh, my goodness. That was smooth. Looking like Mick Jagger out there. Got the moves. Doug, topside, lobs it through the air, finding his way over to Fatchik. Backhand, hooks it back to the point. Bangle throws this one back towards the cage. Oh, no, we've seen it before. Borat, long distance pass, not able to find Kazi in stride. Brutal going to be the first man back in New Jersey's territory to take strides with the puck. Forced down the near side, sandwiched against Kazi. Here's Fatchik with an out. Tries to find his way towards that top side of the ice. Off the backhand. Both teams feeling a little tense right now. Not a lot of challenges have been made. Not a lot of risks have been taken here tonight. As they've both just kind of been feeling each other out. They don't want to be the one to make the mistake. And I feel like that's showing on the shot clocks as well as just the general possession of the game. Doug lobs, Brutal, beautiful shot. Kazi doesn't even get awarded the save. Shooting, nice save by Borat off the post, and that one goes wide. Just barely. Kazi, top side, finding his way off Doug. Kazi here with it once more for the boys in blue. Banks it off the wall. Bangle, near side, Borat. Looking down center lane with a pass towards Kazi, but not enough. Not enough hook to make it a line and a sinker. Doug topside, finding the puck, shooting, scoring, and they're up 7-2. Five's the gap on the board. 3:08 to go here in the middle chapter of play. Borat looking to almost find an equalizer with that bank pass deflected off the hip of Bangle. Not able to take possession with it. Here's Doug with it now. Doug top side, trying to lead Brutal with it. Too far gone. Borat doing the same with Kazi. Bangle, the first man to it, finds the puck back. Fatchik, Doug take away each side of the boards and all of his options. Doug top side, stopped by Kazi. Fought back over to Bangle. Doug with a touch. Kazi with it again. Out in front, just leading it too far on that one-timer shot attempt by Bangle. Doug awards that save. That'll be the first shot not going in for the Florida Freeze here tonight. I don't even think it should count as a shot, but I'm not the mathematician. I'm just the wizard. Brutal, near side, throws it out the forehand over to Fatchik. Fatchik here with the puck now, pulling, shooting, finds Brutal with a shot. Bangle there with the stop. You don't let it happen. Fatchik down low in the corner. Hooks this one near side. Brutal with it now. Off the forehand. Sent top side over to Fatchik. Borat takes it away for Florida. Borat. Bangle. Back to Borat. Borat back for Florida. Looks near side. Pass down the straight. Hits Kazi, but not able to take that puck under his own volition. Doug. Top side. Off the window. Bangle takes it away. Bangle looking to be one of the better players out there for the Florida Freeze. Very, very comfortable in his own skin, which is it's saying something. When you're in the Pro Division, it's very hard to be comfortable in your own skin. You feel the pressure of the aura around you. The reputations across the ice, on the sticks, holding the sticks, slapping the shots towards you, and to be comfortable with your play style, your abilities, that's half the battle. It's a confidence game. Fatchik looking to take it away. Bangle stick checked away, finding Doug, goes off Kazi. Kazi shooting, goes off Brutal with a deflection early on towards the point, finds Fatchik's topside outer slot to the point. Stopped by Borat. Great stick check there by Brutal, not taking any chances. Kazi out in front. Brutal stops it. Doug takes it away from the hip. Finds his way back to his captain. Brutal topside. Fat Chicks with it now. Down low in the offensive zone. The minute 1 to go here in the second period of action. 5 goals the gap. Florida Freeze need a little bit of a comeback magic. Maybe a miracle. Or maybe both. Little faith, trust, and Pixie Dust doing a lot of work down there on the ice throughout the season. We'll see if it shows up again here tonight for the boys in blue. Bangled here with it now. Fans on the forehand. Stopped by Brutal with a shot. Hits the post. Doesn't go in. Here's Borat with it now. Near side. Stopped by Doug. Looking to jive his way onward. Here's Borat with it once more. Throws it out to the neutral zone. Doug throws that one right back. Fat Chicks. Doug shooting. Far side and wide. 30 seconds to go. Brutal gets it out in front. Borat there denies that one. Fat Chicks. Doug. Top side. Polling. Shooting. Stopped by Borat right from the get-go. Backhand chip towards the neutral zone. Fat Chicks keeping that one low. Borat here. Looking to make it 3. Fat Chicks here looking to make it 8. Stopped by Bangled on the near side wall. Empty cage. Hands it off. Shooting. Scoring. It's Kazi. 3 on the board for the Florida Freeze here with 11 seconds remaining here in the second chapter of play. They still got 5 more minutes to make something happen. Will they be able to do it? Kazi backhand had a chance to let it go, but didn't have the angle on the puck. 5 seconds remain in the second period of action. They fight along the near side board for it. And that will do it for the second. 7-3 on the board here at the Igloo in Florida. Florida Freeze 3, New Jersey Noobs 7 at the end of the second. 12 shots, 7 of them going in. 4 shots, 3 of them going in. Possession time, a little lopsided passing game, as darn even as you can get it without it being tied. Both these teams not giving each other anything easy. Pretty even possession time. Really distributing the puck well on the New Jersey side of the ice. 3 goals Doug, 3 for Fat Chicks, 1 for Brutal for the total of 7. And then Bangled with 2. Could have been 3, but he was generous and gave his hat trick away. So Kazi gets himself on the board there at the end of the second. We're ready to rock. We're ready to roll for the final time here in New Jersey's season. The puck is dropped as they defend the left cage. Florida Freeze on the right, wearing the blue. We're rocking with it. We're leaning with it. Bangled, long distance chip towards the cage. Doug there denies that one. Kazi stopped by Fat Chicks. Looking down low in the defensive end. Forehand pass over to Doug. Doug top side, finding his way towards his captain, but not able to get that one over the stick of Borat. Shooting, scoring, and it does not matter. 8 on the board for the New Jersey Noobs, where a pass was flubbed. Brutal said, we'll think about it. I'm walking here. They don't say that, but I think they do. 18 seconds into the third period of action. Already 1 on the board for the boys in pink. Can they keep it going? Kazi, near side, looking to stop their momentum. Not able to get the ping to work with him there. Kazi, first season here playing with the upper echelon of the ping. Coming out from the Rockies as he's banking on 56 to 68 ping here for this matchup. What a save by Borat. Sending this one near side over to Kazi. Kazi moving from, I think it was Tampa, Florida. So he had decent ping on the East Coast servers. I think it might have been 30. Hits the post with Brutal's pressure. Finding his way from the crease out to the near side. New Jersey just applying the pressure. Shot goes off Fat Chicks. As they scoop it out to the neutral zone. Brutal here with a 2-on-1 shooting, scoring, and it opens up in favor of New Jersey. Out go the hats for the captain of the Noobs. 9-3 on the board. This game just feels like an eternity for the Florida fans. 1 minute 1 into it. 2 unanswered goals from New Jersey and make it 3 as Fat Chicks with a long distance shot and a solid connection finds a way down the full length of the ice. That little dot that is the net found the puck at home. 7's the gap. The boys play on. Pass goes off to the near side. Here's Doug. Doug near side to Brutal. Brutal looks to exit the zone, finds his way past all of the defensemen, goes corner to corner over to Fat Chicks. Fat Chicks here with it now with 3 minutes 34 remaining in the New Jersey season. Angle. Doug. Top side down low to Fat Chicks. Fat Chicks off the back end, stopped by Borat. Borat here with a few Beyblade swings of the stick, finds the puck back in his favor for Florida. They want one more, and will they find it? They will. And it's 4 on the board for Florida. 3 minutes 20 remaining here in regulation. Borat there with a long distance shot. The kick is good. They get their point on the board. Almost another one if it wasn't for Doug back between the pipes, stacking the pads like Dominic Hasek. Here's Kazi out in front, goes through the traffic out to the far side wall. Brutal, taking up the mantle. The puck doesn't want to be. Doug with it now near side, cuts his way across against the traffic. Gets it down low even farther. Bangle takes it away. Brutal here, tries to play physical with him. Bangle not able to get the backhand on the ice in time for that quick release over to Kazi. He'll find refuge. Borat Bangled. Bangled. To jive his way downtown, playing with fire. Brutal takes away the middle passing lane more times than not. Almost forcing that turnover for another New Jersey goal. Borat fans on it. Doug trying to challenge him for possession. Bo goes off the wall, but he'll get another chance. Goes off the hip of Kazi over to Brutal. Brutal forehand. Fatchik's just behind too far. Not even a puck width away from possession. Brutal looking to retain that one down low for the Noobs. Throws that one off the forehand. Here's Borat with it now with 2:18 to go here in the third. Goes off a body. Kazi with an empty net shooting, and that's a second one in the back of the net for the captain from Florida. Everybody getting on the scoring sheet for that one off the head of Bangled. Great pass. Kazi able to tuck that one to bed without a diaper on. 5 points the gap, and it's getting smaller. Brutal near side looking to jive his way onward. Goes corner to corner over to Doug. Doug here with it now. Pass goes off to the near side over to Brutal. Backhands this one back through the neutral zone over to Fatchik's. Fatchik's here with it now with 1:56 to go in the third period of action against the Florida Freeze. Borat down low, out in front. Doug with a save, goes back beyond the cage. Borat for the boys in blue. Brutal here for the boys in pink. Goes top side from the corner, finds Bangled. Bangled here with a back pass over to Kazi. Kazi back in the defensive zone. It's a cycle. That one topside over to Bangled. Hits him in stride. Doug on the back check though. Quick to the response and the challenge. Kazi across the ice. Borat holds, pulls, topside and wide. Bangled collects the rebound back down low in the corner. Throws it a little too hard for his captain to catch. But as Brutal was eyeing him up, might be the best case scenario. Borat fights his way through. Goes off Bangled. Fatchik's here trying to keep that one alive for New Jersey. Back in. Pulling, shooting, scoring. Oh my goodness. The Florida Freeze just able to nickel and dime him to death off that near side. Borat finding a beautiful shot lane. Goes off the head of Doug. He got a piece of it, but it was not enough. 1:15 to go here in the third, and the gap's down to 4. Borat downtown, goes corner to corner, topside over to Bangled. Bangled down low for the boys in blue, passes it over to Borat. Borat back in, forehand, looking to dice him up. Gets a step, throws it down low, pass over to Kazi. Not able to get the slap pass to work out though. Not enough gumption on it. Let's get it past the defense. Kazi down low, 3 men to tell him no. Everybody doing their best at it. Fatchik's lost to Kazi. Topside Borat from the point. Let's take it down low for the boys in blue as they attack left. Kazi here with it now for the Florida Freeze. Stopped by Fatchik's from the New Jersey Noobs. Off the back end. Passed off to the near side from the bank. Brutal not able to backhand pass that one over to Doug. Not quite the orientation he thought he had. Bangled down low. With 30 seconds remaining. A forehand pass goes topside. Time be ticking with a 4-goal gap. Brutal looking to make it 5. Nice stop by Borat. Sent to the near side. So they loft this one off the near side straight. Kazi with a shot. Goes wide of the cage. Bangled here with possession. Looking to keep this one down low. Fatchik's from the hip of the opposition finds Brutal. Borat stopped by Kazi. Kazi here with it now. Polling. Topside. 10 seconds to go. Lost off the boards. Bangled back out to the point. Kazi shooting. Goes off the face of Bangled on the far side. But the deflection was too deep into the pocket for that one to be sent on. And that's going to do it for the New Jersey season. They ended on a high note with a 10-6 victory over the Florida Freeze. And will they be back next season? I don't know. That's a great question. Everybody should swarm Brutal's DMs to ask him that. But here from the Igloo in Florida, they still got one more this season on home turf. We'll see if the Florida Freeze can get themselves up, pick themselves out. So they're in the relegation spot in a tough one at 10th. But a well-fought match here tonight. They showed some beautiful sparks of tenacity down there on the ice during that third and final period of action. Some great opportunities, some great plays, and the Florida Freeze, I don't think they had anything to hang their heads about. They just didn't quite get enough goals as the other guys. 10-6, the final score, 18 shots to 10, the difference on the board. It's a tough one. They played the possession game, they played the passing game, they had the better side of the takeaways, face-offs, and post-hit. They had every better side except for the offensive generation, which are the shots and goals. Florida Freeze played a great game. But the New Jersey Noobs had a great season. Not quite the ending they thought they were going to have. Not quite the spot on the standings they thought they were going to fall into. But it's where the cookies crumble, and all you can do is eat what you got. New Jersey Noobs taking up a big 2 points here for the final game of the season, adding their 4th win onto the boards. 10 total standing points with their 2 overtime wins. Will, I think, cement them as the 8th seed. Maybe. No. Indianapolis still can't take that one away from them. So we're just going to have to keep an eye on what the Milk Duds do over the weekend. Last day of the season is Sunday. But for tonight's game, Doug with 3, Brutal 3, Fatchik's with 4. The other side of the ice, Borat 2, Kazi 2, Bangled 2 for the total of 6 from Florida. A minute 33, Borat just sitting there with the puck. Had the most possession time, had the most shots, had the most saves, had the best takeaway ratio on the Florida Freeze. Borat played a great game. The former Coda Cook star himself played a fabulous game. Good stuff. But that's going to do it for our pro games here tonight. Coming up next on the SPL Network, it's down in the intermediate division for the Okinawa final game of their season. So if you're interested in that, stick around. If not, I don't blame you. I am. It's 2 divs down from what we saw. We'll see what they got for us here in a little bit. Thank you for tuning into the SPL Network. My name is Darth, and we'll be right back after the break.